everybody. I am doing my second video today, and I decided to do it over some makeup products that I use and changes that I'll be making to the brands that I buy and things like that to support my cruelty-free lifestyle. So let's see what I have in my makeup bag. MAC, more MAC, MAC mascara, MAC lipstick, MAC eyeshadow, let's see, Smashbox liquid eyeliner, Burt's Bees chapstick, MAC eyelid primer, Estee Lauder eyebrow pencil, and then I have some Urban Decay brushes that I use, and some Benefit concealer. And this is like my favorite stuff ever. This is just stuff that I use every day in this bag. So lots of MAC, obviously. I have the bronzer, the powder, which, I mean, I guess you guys can't see because I film everything in black and white anyways. Then I have this whole box of makeup that I have also. So I have the Urban Decay palette, some Clinique powder, loose powder, more MAC eyeshadow, more MAC lipsticks, more MAC eyeshadow, and another Clinique, well, there you go, Clinique eyeshadow, and then some various, drugstore brand stuff. I have L'Oreal Voluminous, and I have some Rimmel stuff, more Rimmel, Maybelline Baby Lips. I love this stuff. Some more Clinique lip gloss. So anyways, I have a lot of high-end, like, designer cosmetics because I love makeup. I love doing my makeup. I'm a big girly girl. And so the point of this blog is that I am actually going to have to completely change the products that I buy my makeup from. And so this video is more to show that I'm not perfect, that I don't live a completely cruelty-free lifestyle yet, but that I'm going to make big changes in my life so that I can move forward to buying only products that do not test on animals. So kind of like I said in my status earlier, you can always check and see who it's distributed by, and that's a good indicator of if it's tested on animals or not. Johnson & Johnson, Unilever, Procter & Gamble, those are three big companies that test on animals. Now, as far as makeup goes, a good way to a good indicator is if they sell to countries that require animal testing, like China. China has a policy that all of the makeup that is going to be sold there has to be tested on animals first. And part of the reason why I loved MAC so much and why so much of my makeup is from MAC is because for a long time they have had a no, they didn't test on animals at all. And I found out that as of the beginning of 2013, they have expanded their sales into China, and so now MAC does test on animals. And I kind of read up on their policy, and it says that anything sold in the United States is not tested on animals, only the things that are sent to China are. But I'm not going to give my money to a company that does animal testing. Point blank, I'm not going to fund them. Unfortunately, MAC is owned by Estee Lauder, so any company that is owned by Estee Lauder, which would be MAC and Clinique both, and Smashbox, are probably going to be tested on animals. Now, the good thing about Smashbox is, although it's owned by Estee Lauder, not owned, it's their sister company. They're not selling into China at all. So Smashbox is still considered cruelty-free, and any money that the company makes, it goes towards Smashbox, not Estee Lauder. So as of right now, it's still safe to buy Smashbox products. I'm going to be switching to a lot of Urban Decay and Too Faced, Stila, and Tarte makeup, because those are still high-end, really, really good quality makeups that are not tested on animals at all. They're actually on an approved list that I have. Now, a good website to go to that will tell you cruelty-free makeup is logicalharmony.net. I'm going to post the link below, and all of you guys can check that out. That's what I use as my reference. Now, for people who buy a lot of drugstore brand makeup, it's good to remember that Physicians Formula, Burt's Bees, Bonnie Bell, Wet n Wild, NYX, all of those are cruelty-free. Those are good brands to use. Elf is also cruelty-free. The one, ALMAY, and also Revlon, I believe. I'll have to check up on that. Stand by on the Revlon, because I'm not sure if that one is. But I know that ALMAY is. But the ones to stay away from in the drugstore are, unfortunately, the ones that everybody loves to buy from. Rimmel does test on animals. Maybelline does test on animals. CoverGirl, anything from L'Oreal, that's including hair dye and shampoo and conditioners. Dove, they do animal testing. And it's really a shame, because those are the big companies that get a lot of money, and they have no reason to test on animals. That kind of leads me back into my original video where I said that, Sadie, where are you going? Where I said that America's really money hungry and greedy, because these companies make enough money. They don't have to expand into China, but they're doing that to make an extra buck. And I think that that's awful from a moral standpoint. If I was the CEO of a company, I would stand by what I believe in and stand by cruelty-free products and just bite the bullet. I mean, these are already multi-million-dollar companies. They have no reason that they should be testing on animals at all. Let's see. Oh, hard candy is another one that does not test on animals, so that's good. Another one to stay away from is Lancome. They do test on animals, and they're actually the owners of L'Oreal, so that's a good way to remember that. But anyways, I'll post the link below, and I also plan on doing another video blog about why it's so important to educate yourself on animal testing, and why it's so important to make those small changes that I'm talking about in your life towards living cruelty-free for the livelihood of thousands of animals. And I'll probably be doing that video sometime this weekend. But anyways, just remember that change starts with you. And even when you feel like one person doesn't make a difference, you do. Since I started this page, I know that I have made a difference in a few people, and even one person is more than I could have asked. So I'll be posting a video vlog in the next few weeks about new makeup that I buy, and obviously I'm not a radical person. I'm not going to say, oh, take all of your designer makeup and all of the stuff that you have in your makeup bag right now and throw it out and don't use it because it's tested on animals. If you spent the money on it, obviously use it. I'm going to finish up the MAC stuff that I have, and after that I won't be supporting their company ever again. I will never purchase MAC makeup again. And me being the makeup fanatic that I am, if I can make those changes in my life, I wholeheartedly believe that everyone else can do that for theirs too. So just remember that change starts with you. Be the change.